What's up guys? So Call of Duty have just dropped some big news for Warzone and Modern Warfare 2. Warzone, like many other FPS games, have gone through periods of being plagued by cheaters. To be honest, if you've ever played any FPS game, you've probably encountered cheaters at some point. Verdansk was absolutely riddled with them in Warzone 1 before the introduction of Ricochet. You'd see cheaters blatantly using unfair advantages, killing you through walls or miles away from the other side of the map. So in this video we're going to be taking a look at some of the features that Call of Duty have just dropped and looking at them in detail. If you like these sort of videos and want to watch content on all things Warzone, then please consider subscribing to the channel and giving this video a like if it's the sort of thing you're into. You can also catch me over on Twitch and Kick, where I stream live on weekday nights, so all my links are in the description box below. So cheaters have always been a talking point within the community, but game developers don't usually share what they're doing to combat this cheating. That's because they don't want to reveal their security measures, which would make it easier for cheaters to find ways around them. However, Call of Duty have recently surprised everyone by publishing a transparent and informative post about cheating in Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2. Details on their new update for their Ricochet Anti-Cheat system, which brings some new features to help combat these cheaters. They've addressed something that few other game developers have talked about, and that's external devices that can be used on console and PC to cheat. This is something that has always gone undetected, which has always been a worry given the amount of controller players on the Call of Duty titles. Call of Duty are talking about third-party devices such as Xim or Cronus, which can be used to cheat on console and PC with controller. These devices run scripts that can be used to limit or completely nullify recoil, as well as aimbot, upper chest and head. Until now, these have been hard to detect, but Call of Duty have said that their testing is now done. While gaming developers haven't talked much about these devices in the past, they realise how devastating these can be for fair play within competitive multiplayer games. They've developed and tested a detection system for third-party hardware devices that can provide unfair gameplay advantages, and they're deploying this system globally on all platforms. Here's what Call of Duty had to say. Ricochet Anti-Cheat maintains a zero policy related to cheating in all modes, including ranked play. All accounts caught cheating may be permanently banned across all Call of Duty titles, as outlined in the security and enforcement policy. Banned accounts will have their records purged from the ranked play top 250 and other competitive leaderboards. Specific to ranked play, Ricochet Anti-Cheat and development studios adjust the skill rating SR for players that have frequently played and benefit from unbanned cheating accounts, even if they themselves have not used cheats. So I do think this alludes to Warzone Ranked coming in Season 3 as well, as they're really tightening the strings on this one. Since our previous progress report, Team Ricochet has developed and tested a detection for third-party hardware devices that alter the Call of Duty gameplay experience. These devices act as a pass-through for controllers on PC and console, and, when used improperly or maliciously, can provide a player with the ability to gain unfair gameplay advantage, such as reducing or eliminating recoil. Any players thought to be cheating by the Ricochet system will first off see this warning sign pop up in their notifications. This is a slap on the wrist just to show that they're aware that devices are being used, and it gives you an opportunity to stop using them. They go on to say that continued improper use of the devices may lead to additional warnings, the deployment of mitigations, account or feature suspensions, or the banning of the offending account across all Call of Duty titles. So this means that you won't be able to play any of the previous Call of Duty titles that are on the same system. We will continue to monitor this new detection's effectiveness and update our systems against further circumventions over time. So this means once the producers of Cronus Zen and Xim manage to find ways around it, they'll always try and keep on top of it, which is a good thing. So hopefully this is the beginning of the end for aimbotters. They say, "We know players have been asking us to examine the improper use of these devices, and we're happy to lay the foundations being the key word here, for this detection to protect against unfair play across PC and console." So whilst this is only the initial launch of the Cronus detection, they will be looking to update it over time and stay on top of the problem. So in that segment they mentioned some mitigations that they'll be bringing for hackers ahead of their permaban. which will help to frustrate and essentially troll these hackers. They did start to introduce these a little bit into Warzone 1, but it looks like they've increased them. So there's 3 main ways in which they'll be combating the hackers in-game before they get banned. And the first one is cloaking, which essentially hides you from the hacker so that they can't see you or shoot you, but you're able to shoot them back. So this will be an easy way to get them out the lobby. Imagine if you see this as a hacker, then you know your days are numbered. The second one is damage shield, which essentially gives you unlimited life against the hacker, or alternatively his bullets doing absolutely no damage, so you're essentially not going to get killed by them. Again, you can fire back at them and kill them. And thirdly, we have the disarm feature. So if a hacker's shooting at an opponent, it will essentially take their gun away from them so they haven't got a gun and they're essentially in a losing gunfight straight away. Obviously all 3 of these are super frustrating for them and hopefully will result in less hackers within the community. For me, this is a big W because it's great to see that the trolls are finally getting trolled. So we've had the report feature in the game for a while, but they are saying that the reporting will still be a helpful tool in their investigation process. Reports help flag accounts for review through their systems, including replay, so they urge everyone to still use this in-game tool. Obviously this does have its slight problems with people spam reporting players who aren't cheating, so they are going to have to wheedle through these, but still it's important to keep reporting players who are definitely cheating. So when someone has been caught or flagged as cheating, then they will then look through their replay database, and that's what will be used to build up a case against the hackers. Here's what they had to say about this. Using captured and stored matched gameplay data, our teams can load up and watch any completed game as part of our investigation process. Replay will be used as one of many tools by the Ricochet Anti-Cheat team and our studio partners to identify cheating behaviour in all multiplayer modes for both Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, including ranked play. So like I say, I think this is a big indication that Warzone Ranked is coming very soon, and they've called this a Season 3 update, so to me that would suggest that Warzone Ranked is coming in Season 3, which is exciting. Let me know in the comments below what you think to that and how they'll set that up in terms of game modes. They go on to say, with respect to ranked gameplay in both Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2, Team Ricochet will automatically capture and store all match data for the highest tiers of competition for potential investigation use. We are also capturing much data for suspicious accounts across all multiplayer modes for easy replay access. So this does mean that they'll be able to go back and look at all matches within the ranked modes, and people will start getting docked ranks and points if they're found to be cheating at a later date. So you won't be able to hang on to your rank. Even if your account doesn't get banned, you will get docked points within the ranked system, which I think is another big W for all the competitive game players out there. So there we have it, some big updates on the Ricochet system. Really excited to see how this turns out, and it'll be hopefully mean that we see a lot less cheaters in the lobbies across multiplayer and Warzone.